Billy, it's lovely to have this guest here. Kate
Hello,
Ceberano,
Kate. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, honey. And Billy, you know, we've been chatting to one another over the years, I would say over 20 years. Do you know? It's been almost that long since you interviewed me first.
Did I?
Well,
It was a long time ago. In fact, Kate was in a band before I'm talking.
That's
called Expose.
Over 20 years ago, baby.
Is it?
This is an expose happening here.
How come you haven't changed? Oh, but I want to know.
Oh, you're just
That's a long time. And
flirting with me.
they didn't record, did they? In fact, you gave me like a tape you made, because this was before CDs.
Wow.
And I've still got that, and that was before I'm talking.
You still have it? I don't even think I have one of those.
You're not getting mine.
Well, you know, can I borrow it at least a couple? Do you know we won the Battle of the Bands, and part of the prize for winning, or at least, I don't think maybe runner-up, was a recording session in which we recorded that cassette of the three songs or something.
Cassette.
Crikey. Cassettes.
So we really are going back, and I was about 16 then. And I just turned 44 yesterday.
Cassettes were
Actually,
actually
much older at the time. I thought it great if I'm thinking
Cassettes
right.
were a real letdown, weren't they? Because they were great at the time, but when you really loved an album, it ended up stretched.
Oh,
It's not like a
That's true.
record or a CD. That's not going to be,
although, Dennis, did you ever receive from someone who had a crush or just liked you a lot a compilation of favourite songs? Did you ever get one of those?
No.
Oh,
I
I
missed
made
out
many
badly
of them.
there.
So if anyone wants to send me a cassette of their favourite
Yeah,
Too late.
but you don't remember, you know, because you could send it was like one of those really romantic gestures because you'd put in all the best love songs of the time, you know, from whatever it was, and then send it off with a little note saying, I
how
hope you
lovely.
enjoy these.
It's still not a bad idea.
I
is
want
it?
to hear. I
Cute.
want to hear from anyone who
Okay.
ever did
Great.
that. 96900 693. The three bonus tracks. This is a beautiful Christmas album, but the three bonus tracks: duets with David Campbell, also with Mark Vincent, and the one we heard with Jimmy Little.
And Dennis, Kate wrote that song, I remember, didn't she?
I did.
At last, a good new Christmas
Australian.
song. Well
and,
done.
and it was all about Australia. In there, there's the smell of fresh mowed lawns and daylight savings and all the things we
And
eat.
getting cassettes full of
And
love
getting
songs.
cassettes full of love songs for Christmas from silent, you know, admirers who don't have the courage to tell you, I love you. I honestly love you.
You're happy to take calls, Kate?
Of course.
Can you whack those headphones
Sure
on?
can.
The volume's the black one in the middle.
Right.
Brian, good afternoon.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi, Kate. Kate, I just had to ring. I'm a huge fan. I feel so nervous right now.
Oh, you could have sent me a cassette, darling.
Kate, I'm about the same age as you, I think, so I've sort of grown up with you. And I just, apart from my wife, you are the sexiest woman in Australia. And you just, your voice is just such a gift. But
Yep.
I had a question for you, Kate. What was the name of the group that you started out in?
Expose.
No.
Hoagie Cats.
Who?
The Hoagie Cats.
No, wasn't it?
I'm
No.
talking.
That's it. I'm talking. Yeah.
Yeah,
I might win trivia tonight. But Kate, thank you for your beautiful gift. It's a delight listening to, and I do love you. I just think you are fantastic.
Oh, thank you. You're a spunk. Goes back at you.
A lot of love happening around
That's
here.
nice. Well, it is Christmas. It's that time of year to be sort of, you know, swinging it around.
Now, Michael, did you send a cassette?
No, g'day, mate. I'm 22 years old, so I think I missed the boat on the cassette. But I was actually going through a few of my parents' old stuff the other day, and I found a few mixtapes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
There it is.
So a few of the love songs from the radio and things like that.
I'm telling you, it just doesn't mean the same thing today to get, you know, a downloaded CD of a variety of downloads. It just doesn't have the same vibe. Have you noticed there's that fantastic pause in between each song where you've obviously had to stop and then go and get the stylo, take it off the album, change the album, put it back on, and record it again.
Or occasionally where the end of one just gets chopped and the other one starts.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks.
Cara, good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon. How are you, Kate?
Hi, Cara.
I'd just like to say I was just going through the car the other day. I was cleaning it out, and I actually came across a tape, a compilation of the Beatles.
Oh, wow.
That my partner's sister had actually put together for him when he went overseas to England.
Oh.
And my partner's like, 46, 47, so it's quite a few years old. So, yeah, it was actually quite nice to find. So,
Oh,
yeah.
they're very
Yeah.
nostalgic. They are. They are.
They are indeed, aren't they? Yeah.
Often people too travelling overseas may have been given these cassettes because they're sort of the sort of thing that people gave as, you know, gifts. And 20 years had passed since they came back to Australia, and those were the only cassettes, the only references they had of your career. And so often I get people who've come back, you know, and they say, "Oh, I used to love that song, la 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 la." You know, it's like, yeah, it's 22 years old.
Actually, I'm thinking back now to the original Walkmans and way before the little iPods.
Oh, well, you remember that Wired for Sound, you know? All that. You have,
You're going back a bit now.
Here we are. It's like remember when. Bob, hello.
G'day, and g'day, Kate. G'day, Billy. Because it's a couple of years ago, as a Christmas present, I contacted all my family and friends and everything and asked them to give me a list of their 10 favourite songs.
Okay.
And then I downloaded them individually for each person and printed out a cover saying favourites, Bill's favourites, and with the titles of the songs. And it went back from the 20s right through until today, whatever that. And they just loved it. And it was just labour, it was cheap, it was so appreciative. But they were their 10 favourite songs. They had to give them to me.
Oh, it's beautiful.